I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Take it easy. Ha! Ha! Ta! Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Всех с Новым годом, кто еще не спит. В общем, тут вышла обнова в Геншине. Вот, и я такой думаю, ну, зайду, пожалуй, перед сном. Посмотрю, что здесь. Окей. В общем, вышел новый баннер молитвы, который я буду крутить в конце стрима. Ну, Светлане вряд ли буду крутить, потому что она в стандартном баннере вроде как будет. А вот ее сигну хотелось бы получить. Ну, посмотрим, как оно будет. Кстати, и можно сигну Светлали залутать и сигну Мауики. В общем, давайте посмотрим, как она вообще в тесте. Так, элементарный навык Мауики вызывает всеогненное вооружение, которое сражается на ее стороне. Используйте короткое нажатие, чтобы создать кольцо из испепеляющего сияния, которое периодически наносит первый урон ближайшим противникам. То есть короткое нажатие элементарного навыка. Или удерживайте, чтобы Мауика села на пламя цикла. То есть мы удерживаем, садится на пламя цикла, а ее обычные заряженные и атаки в падении превратились в атаки с первым уроном. Интересно. Ее взрыв стихии не зависит от элементарной энергии, а основывается на боевом духе. Когда персонажи поблизости расходят очки ночного духа или их обычные атаки попадают противникам, Мауика накапливает боевой дух. При уровне боевого духа выше 50% Мауика может активировать взрыв стихии, чтобы нанести первый урон по площади и перейти в состояние огня своей жизни. В этом состоянии обычно заряженные атаки в режиме пламя цикла наносит увеличенный урон. Ого. Интересно. Такая вот она, серьезная. То есть короткое нажатие, включаем кольцо. Ну, похожее на кольцо, которое у Райтона. Зажимаем, у нас садится на пламя-цикл. Еще она может лететь, да? Да, может летать. Ну, в общем-то, то, что видели, то и получается. Вот она летит, прыгает. Так, это мы ускоряемся. Как на настоящем мотоцикле. Ну, конечно, разрабы нафантазировали тут. Фэнтези мир добавили мотоцикл. Она типа ускоряется, едет быстрее. Все, теперь вот он транспорт. В общем, больше. Он там. Ого, что это было? 288? Стоп. Стоп. Так, я же нажал. Но они слабенькие. Что это такое? Ну, пока что... Не, ну урон хороший вроде как. Вот, да. Ребят, урон как у Хутавы. Прям такой мощный. Да. Ну, она, конечно, да. Сильная. Я 100% получу. Мне круто, в принципе, хватит. Сильно, может, успею. Не, шо там миллион было, мне показалось? Там, по-моему, 144 было. Ну, что-то оно... Ну, сильно очень прям. Ну, это ж пирархон. В принципе, да. Не знаю, да. Что она вытворяет? Я еще хочу. Ну, вот. 222 тысячи. 228. Плюс-минус как у Хутавы. Это что не в тесте Сигна, да? Да, Сигна. Угу. Консты, нет, консты выключены. Нормально так. А сильно ж на крит, да? Шанс крита. Повышает крит урон всего-то. Да, сильно. Не, ну это вообще. Что она вытворяет? Так, стоп. Вот. Не, ну она сильная. Все. Давайте посмотрим на ситуацию быстренько. Навык Слари создает топовый щит, основанный на ее мастерстве стихий. Ну да, в мастере нужно будет качать нанося, крио, урон по площади, восстанавливая очки ночного духа. Если у Слари есть менее 5 очков ночного духа, она будет непрерывно расходовать из создания навозного урагана, который следует за персонажем и наносит урон окружающему урагу. Ее взрыв стихии создает ледяной шторм, обрушивающийся на область перед ней, нанося кривой урон по площади, вызывая рядом с противниками духовную судочерепа, который через короткое время наносит кривой урон по площади, ледяной шторм духовной судочерепа, также восстанавливает очки ночного духа. Угу. Соответственно, пока ее элементарный навык активен, после того, как члены отряда поблизости вызывают заморозку или таяние пира или гидра, сопротивление подверженным противникам снижается на 20%. Сопротивление снижает. Ну, короче, саппорт такой. При удержании кнопки прыжка Слари расходует флагистон, чтобы прыгнуть выше. Она может расходовать флагистон и выбрасывать в воздухе, чтобы выполнять заряженные атаки. Окей. Опа. Опа. Ну, прикольно. Вот, мы типа летим. У нее такое лицо. Ой, так я не падаю хоть. Да. Но если она в стандарте будет, пока что не вижу ее смысла крутить. Так она рано или поздно выпадет и так.
I'm tired already.
Да, она говорит, что устала сразу. Я что, пропустил одну штуку какую-то?
Return to the skies.
Сейчас я заберу. Да нет. Все. Сейчас. Так, я хочу... О. Нормально. Но она не такая имба, конечно же, как первый помнит. Так, стоп. Что могу делать? Окей, что-то поставили. О, что ты. Так, а я думал, она как будто постреляет. Не попадает. Короче, кстати, ситуация вроде как с первым ходом неплохо может играть. В принципе, логично. Ну, разрабы, короче, сделали все, чтобы можно было как можно больше денег заработать. Конечно же. Они еще один там баннер. Короче, два новых персонажа сразу же. Окей, все, я выхожу. Прохожу сюжетку. Ну, Сетлази вроде норм. Малуика имба. Малуику надо крутить, если кто-то сильно хочет. Она очень сильная. Так. Где наш последний квест? Натлана. Том 5, глава 5. Подземные руины. Последняя битва не за горами. Сегодня надо хорошо отдохнуть. Окей. Подождите 2 дня. Ай, как долго. Ну, в общем, все. Начинаем последний квест. Всем приятного просмотра. Если будут какие-то вопросы, пишите в комментариях.
ready to be forged? Let's get some good rest today. We need to be at our best for this special moment.
And knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Take it easy.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Morning, traveler! Did you have a nightmare? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle? Just shake it off, Trap.
Take it easy. Bring it! Yep.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of his adventures.
Come in.
Hey, Malika! Oh, Shilonen and Sitlali are here too!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The divine...
Perfect. Could I take a look? Yep. Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, we can skip that part. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So souply? But...
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought. And Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with.
Venture into
It's just... this plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a... but... all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous...
That's right. And as long as we win, the Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The sacred flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it... So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the
The most important? Really? That's right. Overcoming dangers side by side, just like always. All right, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan.
It's less about volume and more about mental focus, but I get it.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Good luck, you two. Days, huh? What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding, so...
From what I've heard, the 2 of you have helped more than enough. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Exactly! We can't take a break. We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go. The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure.
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best. This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and...
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of course, that's only when I have the time.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like you're...
All right.
So, if Moika relaxes by working really hard at something... Oh, hello! Sorry, Moika's not here right now.
There you are. Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Well, if you had no...
Details! Anyway.
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super... Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with meat by the tableful.
Ooh, all you can eat?
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit,
That sounds amazing! Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the past. It sounds like this feast is in your honor. It's our fault for not telling you earlier. So it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, it'll be super fun! Plus, yes, let's go eat! Huh? What's the holdup, Travel? Huh? Isn't she painting? Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy.
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. But we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has.
Then who's gonna be the one to
All of us, of course.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of this...
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the...
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me anything. Although, this feast does sound rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand... I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh, yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry. I'll jump in if that happens.
No need. I can take care of it. I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but...
Then let's go together.
Bring it!
Ugh, you're kidding. Another one?
О, что-то с озвучкой опять Геншин озвучен. Вечно у них проблема какая-то.
But this is just a small send-off. And again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. Huh? You're here already? Archon? What are you doing here?
Я же до этого проходил японской озвучки, а сейчас на английской.
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest. Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here.
No apology necessary.
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. But the turnout has been overwhelming.
That's our star Outlander's popularity for you.
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people...
Да, опять проблема у них с озвучкой. Как так можно игру выпускать, я вообще не понимаю. Учитывая, сколько эта игра зарабатывает, они уже какой раз неозвученного Кинича выпустили. Я в шоке. Не качать японскую озвучку не вариант, она много весит и... Короче, будем так проходить уже. Что ж поделать?
Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party.
No need to go to all that trouble. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she?
Oh. Actually, there's something we haven't told you. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our...
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. She was a hero to the very end. In her final moments, her gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just... Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
Wait, you don't have to drag me.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon! Thank you! I'll get on it, right away! Amazing plan, Malika! It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep this small?
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
Yes, coach.
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
I heard about your efforts. The Speaker's Chamber can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the Speaker's Chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses.
Не, ну это ужас. Второе озвученный персонаж.
The worst
Куда
is
она
over,
смотрит
so
вообще?
it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
Laid bare.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh, doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, In any case, they've always...
Yeah, don't put too...
Thank you. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
Как будто мы сами с собой разговариваем.
Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kenichi to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered.
Exactly. That is how we... So let me know if you need extra help, Kenichi. Understood. Thank...
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want to see...
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast.
What's that?
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture?
Oh, it sounds so cute. Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I'll even join in. Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Wait, now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real.
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too?
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same.
The same thing happened to me. Io. Oh, right. Io's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. I was so happy. In the dream, Io seemed like his normal. In real life, Io is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's all right. I'll be there for him. Traveler? Chaska?
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. It was a dream. It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special dream?
You're kidding. The captain?
No, of course not.
Maybe the Traveler's dream is a different kind of...
I may know the cause of the dreams. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions.
Yes, exactly.
So, the Traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. If I can observe your soul, I can find... You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of it. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What are you...
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else. I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her. All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head in, Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right.
So, you just need to take a nap?
Here, have some water.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to...
Huh? It was him?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of...
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in Natlana.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him, and yet, the figure in your dream looked
I don't think that's a coincidence.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's...
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little...
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The ruler of death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were...
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people it's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something...
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul...
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together...
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan.
Let's come back to this later. One final step. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless...
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe...
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me,
I'm not so sure, but...
All right, let's head...
All right.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's...
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today...
Yeah, today was great. Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free...
Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now.
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I need to make sure he's taking care of my rat.
Of course you do. Well, safe. Oh, wait! I wanted to ask something. Where was the how this... What goes around...
Well, I guess I should head out too. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is a
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so...
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together.
Let's... help!
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natlan? It was still light out, and we traveled on this route. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? Oh yeah, I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but I slept so well that night. So, if you're nervous, traveler, I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor. I knew it! I really look up to your bravery, traveler. All right, let's...
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Yeah, but Toto probably won't. During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial... Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion. Now I finally understand what he meant. It's all right. This will all be over soon. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss. And now, that day is just around the corner.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Come on, we're almost there. Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom.
Hello.
Oh no, you seem worried. She left. Come on, let's follow her. She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh,
That's because of Io. Oh, right. You said Io's grandparents died in the battle. Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's parents made it through. But the whole family was really close, and now Io Barrett, maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there, so... Hey, Io. It's me. I brought some steak for you. Nope. It's like he doesn't even... Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal Huh? What's up? According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination. Even after its power has been purified, it can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns. That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io, but I don't think he was contaminated by the abyss. It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle. It's possible. Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases. Since we don't have any other options, should we give it a try? Okay, but just a small amount. Since it was developed for humans, it might have a different effect on a Saurian. Yeah, better safe than sorry. You're okay? Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. You've barely slept. Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Thank you so much, you two. You helped save Io. Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone else if I were... Of course. You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy, but the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, it makes the things we love even more precious. So, actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot. Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? Thank you. I won't let you All right. We're not far from the Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye.
Take it easy.
We're here. After you visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner. We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go with Shilonin. Totally up to you. Bye. When you think about it, we actually haven't known. Our journey in Natlana feels like it just started, and now it's about to end. That's true. We'll just have to add them. All right, time to go check on our...
Oh, it's you two. The party's over,
you knew that?
Of course. Shilonin is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's... your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which slowed the progress. I told Shilonin if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last... I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet...
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
Oh, I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. Besides, I knew it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation. Well, anyway, I have something more important to show you.
Wow, it's your ancient name.
Tumaini, a name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means
A light to guide us through the darkness. Like the stars.
Amazing. Does this name come with a cook?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge once you return triumphant from the battle. I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord...
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than...
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck,
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail.
well, success was never a question. You just like to make things...
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me.
Okay, it all...
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical... We need to make sure the name has accepted you.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if...
So you're saying it's... Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave...
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines, and make sure there are no...
Last time you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom, but now we must just leave it to me. I'm a
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It wasn't destroyed...
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be... The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in that...
No need to make a fuss. Let's go...
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue place.
Barbecue. See? I knew you couldn't resist.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
Is something on your mind, Sipali? You barely had...
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age, but the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Ode of Resurrect and the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death. I believe in you.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is, something wrong?
No, not at all!
Yes, that's right. So I should... All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing.
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't take long. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Oh, yeah! Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone...
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to... Your resistance to its power is remarkable. But you need to tell... If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it? Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, but everyone... Shilonen, I'm ready to start. Paimon...
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that light is...
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations. Both good. How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go.
Wait, look, something...
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed... It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like although there shouldn't be this many.
Home. This way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what we came here.
Got it.
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls.
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley line. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the night.
Please, take me back. I cannot...
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the night...
So, they've always been around?
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires... That's exactly why my people turned to Vessel. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made... But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't?
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world.
Yeah, we should try to save him.
Take it easy.
Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would meet again. Especially using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me.
Enough of that. What happened?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy?
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill... Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I wasn't about to let that happen twice. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna the safest way. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground to break through. But people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end.
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe and the future of Natlana. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose, that's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to team Elk, but the Night Kingdom rejected.
Even though you're a hero...
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise.
I know. I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. Give me some time. It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlana deserves a better fate.
This feeling.
Looks like this method works.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's a given. I hope you can.
If I may, what about...
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing Let this land bear witness. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not
Thank you. People like you are the true heroes. Goodbye.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment I deserve? Home? Here?
She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom. She can no longer go back there.
Home.
We're sorry. If there was anything we could do...
Home.
She's at her limit. Just getting here has...
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding.
Why? I fought my...
I'm sorry. The lane lines are over.
Why does it even...
Of course you matter! Wait!
Absolute helplessness. That's what he felt in his final moments. I'm sorry.
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The Night Kingdom. Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night.
Seat Lolly.
Saint Lolly. What a beautiful name. Dazzling. Just like the stars in...
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died.
I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly! The...
Disappearing. You are...
I'm sorry. The Abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the night...
I know. If we were just a little... But... it's too late.
Oh no! Saurian souls can be affected.
Their souls are still intact. I should be able to help them.
Hold on! Is that...
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be... Well, it all makes sense now. Io could barely sleep or eat because he sensed...
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last time Io slept?
From what Kachina said, it's been a... But now that he's seen his grandparents...
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an... But whenever his grandparents started to... I think it's a song from when Io's father...
That's amazing! Io is so restless. Io can finally get a good night's sleep. Still, it's not like this can go...
No. Their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with them?
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay here. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few days.
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side, no matter... We should respect...
I don't want to leave them to that fate.
What fate? You mean like...
Yes. They will gradually fade away, but that is their choice. For the next few days.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom.
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
What dream?
Oh yeah, you said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him. But it's impossible for Conrians to end, although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do...
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. In theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn...
One thing's for sure. It seems like the captain
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up... Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
I will. Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth. Reality doesn't change.
I just... wish I could have done more. So many...
Hey, don't apologize. None of this...
I guess you're right. If we want to end this...
It's just another reason why this battle is so... Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will introduce it to our people and explain its meaning. And then, the rest is up to you.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for you! The day of the... You can do it, Traveler.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here. Judging by the confident look on your face...
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonen specifically reminded us to show it to you.
Tumaini. Yes, that fits you perfectly.
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander.
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon, join me over here. As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wayab entrust to him a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin. Tumaini. That is his name. Like starlight amid the darkness, flames amid the cold. It means hope.
Tumaini.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting.
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has protected us for generations. We have lived on this land. Following in the footsteps of our forebears, we all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. This glory is one we share.
For Natlin!
For Natlin! Our suffering will not soon be forgotten. But there will come a day when we can proudly declare for our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland, we will claim victory! And
no one fights alone!
To battle! We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
So there's no turning back after this, huh? After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery to Paimon, too.
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your consciousness could reach us. But still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt, but while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish to say a few words. True, but there's time enough to say goodbye. Come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain the next step of the plan. Are you ready, Traveler? All right. Before we face our final enemy, I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Eradicating them was crucial to stopping the endless onslaught of monsters. Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go straight to the enemy's lair. All right, all of Natlin is behind us. So let's gather our no one fights alone.
Malika already left, so you should get moving. Oh, and Paimon should stop this. Paimon still remembers her promise. She's gonna cheer you on with all her might. Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. She's gonna be brave this time, so don't you worry. Always. You're not in this alone. We'll be with you in spirit the whole time.
Something feels familiar.
Hear the final prophecy.
Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge!
Cold suffering.
Rev the engines!
Desolation!
Rev the engines! Light of the blazing sun!
Conquers all!
Hey, sis. It's been a long time, actually. We already met in one of your dreams, didn't we?
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them.
Yeah. I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. If the past, present, and future exist at once, then it's only fair we get to meet again.
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage. I knew it. Oh, I really wanted to help you in this era. But back then, I said I'd come find you one day. But... oh, I failed.
You didn't fail.
Wait. Then, the paper frog I made?
Yes. And your architect...
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time.
No. They never forgot their debt to you. I learned to...
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right... Everything I wrote, though? Oh well. It's been a long time. But I lived a really happy life. I dedicated my career to helping those without a home. I didn't have time for love, or for myself, but I didn't care. You never took time for yourself either, did you?
No. It wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. In the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a simple paper. You sent your love across time.
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I...
All right.
I believe in you, sis. For Natlana.
Don't worry, we're here to help. This is order.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
The abyssal pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might keep them open.
Shooting at the moon! Game's up from Silver. Letting great names echo! Bring it! Laid bare!
I didn't expect to see you again so soon. You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off. We got to see each other in a dream, and that's it. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. If the abyss starts to corrode the area, it pains me not being able to see Mualani again. But if I can do something to protect Nat, Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior.
We meet again. Remember me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Vichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now? The soul—
More importantly, after everything, we finally get— It's all thanks to you and Sitlali.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the abyss. Navigation will be tricky.
I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me, but I was a capable war— Come on, follow me.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. More monsters! Leave them to me.
I've got your back.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Transfixed. Laid bare. This is where you fall.
I will have order. Stabilize.
All right, hear the echoes of the valley. Busted. Overruled.
Gather.
All right, many brave names echo. Late.
So strong. The power of the abyss is protecting it. It's almost independent.
Leave it to me. Time for the abyss to face its reckoning.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
That was amazing. Judging by your—
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more— I was his most trusted second-in-command. 500 years ago, the shamans of the Masters of the Night Wind recorded my story on a woven scroll.
So you're him, but also—
That's right. What you see is the me from— It was in fragmented memories of my life. Unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessed.
You tried to—
I will stop at nothing to protect my— The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile, so I must protect his edge. That is what the glory of Conrion— I have my reasons, as do all who believe in something. Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further.
But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their aid.
You will become the hero of a—
Go now. For Natlana. This time, we shall prevail.
All right.
Hey, traveler! It's me, Koichi. Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place. Go now! was that? I felt Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely don't want to be the one. Yeah, I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. All those years of worrying. Anyway, that was enough for me. Back to the natural order of things. Worrying is supposed to be the older. All right, enough about that. I would say our go now, traveler.
I embrace.
I trust.
I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Let my people light up your path. Mawika is just up ahead. Now, go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlana has placed its trust in you. Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within.
То есть, что? Сразу все консты дали. На пира ГГ. Это неожиданно, но... Ну ладно.
I have witnessed the light of this flame dozens of times. Once the wood is spent, night will return. Failure, 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 failure.
To Natlan's future!
You are loyal to the wrong master.
Look at you, damaged and alone.
Watch out, traveler!
All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Face your fate.
Your long journey shall end in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction is
You march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
The lives of the Descenders are more valuable. Destroy this world's hope with your own hands!
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear? We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to battle to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders for a dream. And so this cycle continued, time after time. My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all! Listen.
Did they lose?
No, it can't be.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend! Those who grew alongside sun and wind!
Those who forged our own destiny and future! That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
We won't give up hope. This is where we forge our future. With our own 2 hands!
Even after one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn within you. But with fear comes darkness, and with darkness comes dominion. In darkness the world was born, and so it shall return. Yeah.
Full throttle!
Light of the blazing sun!
Become the servant of the earth. Kneel before me.
I bring forth the faith of the 6 tribes and bestow absolute freedom upon
Accursed angels, vanished greed. You should have long since been
We need to purify the totem poles. Incinerate!
His soul is noble and pure. Hero is just his starting point.
Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain?
No one fights alone!
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
I wish to soar with him and see the world beyond the sky.
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless...
Burn through the endless night!
Curse you! Enough, you foolish pests!
I admire his wisdom. How he always lives in the moment.
Being his friend makes me so happy.
Enough, you foolish pet!
We will take back Natlan's future!
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything. We will never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Because that's what it means to be best friends.
Breath from the sky! There's a faster way. Hop on!
Unbelievable. No signs of abyssal corruption whatsoever. Well, in that case, just get some rest and enjoy your victory.
That means there's officially nothing to worry about! You won! You actually won! Paimon knew you could do it! The Abyss is no match for you!
Welcome back, great hero. I can't wait to tell your story.
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. That way your story will be preserved in my tribe for generations to come. I'm sure the grannies and gramps back home are already on it.
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient name definitely makes you a legend.
The Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you. She chose the perfect name.
The most important thing is that you made it back safe. Now I don't have to worry about the rescue plan. You came up with a rescue plan? Well, the Traveler already saved me once. So yeah, if things got risky down there, I was gonna charge in and rescue him.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Wait, really? Who did you see?
So, you heard everything we said?
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process. I just didn't expect them to come in handy at such a crucial moment.
Hey, what's embarrassing about that? Also, being your friend makes me so happy.
Good one, Koichi.
Things are looking lively over here. Great. The preparations for your celebration ceremony.
Celebration ceremony?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories in the Night Warden War. It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it almost like a...
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long...
True, but given the Traveler's exceptional contribution to this victory, I think he's more than Let's head to the center of the stadium, and I'll announce the honor to everyone. You just...
Ooh, then I'm gonna grab the best seat in the house.
Wait, I'm coming too! Slow down, there's no rush. Moika, if this ceremony is to celebrate defeating the Abyss...
What's the point of holding a victory feast for yourself? Let's go. Today, Natlan's long struggle against the Abyss has met its end. Many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them, or the heroic Outlander who lent us their aid. His ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the history of Nat. From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden Wars, and I pray the Ode of We fought for a singular purpose, peace. And now, the funeral to commemorate the fallen will be held on a later day. But in the meantime, out and show him the warmth and gratitude of our people.
Yeah! Woohoo! All right!
Go on. This is your moment. Now that the threat of the Abyss has been eliminated, I'll take care of that first.
Okay, we'll look forward to good news.
Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please accept these.
We bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength, and mark you as a role model for all in Natlana.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for saving us from the abyss.
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natlan's most outstanding warriors.
Oh, it's just someone we know.
You sound disappointed.
Exactly! It, makes this moment even more special because we're already friends.
Well, both in a personal capacity and as a representative of all warriors in Natlan. May your flame forever burn, pure and bright.
With us by your side, you'll never fight alone. Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
Hey, hero! We're here to guide the way.
Great hero! Could you look this way for a sec?
Over here! Over here! Quick!
As the sun shines down on our nation!
Great hero! Could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you and would love to get a picture or an autograph. You don't mind indulging them for a little bit, do you?
Wow, look at all the people. That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
That's right. The photo booth is this way, and the autograph area is over there. The parade of blessings will continue in that direction. So head to the...
Yes, that's it.
Thank you.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one more.
Sorry, only one photo per person. There's still a lot of people waiting.
It's okay. One is enough. One is more than enough.
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, hero. Thank you so much for everything you've done for Natlan.
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone. Huh? We can't keep our great hero here forever. Thank you for your...
Wow, everyone's so enthusiastic. I'll bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos of you to people in Natlan. All right.
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too.
It's the great hero. Quick, get ready to...
Line up, everyone. Single file, please.
Thank you.
I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
All right, last one. The great hero has a... Thank you for taking the time to sign those autographs. We really appreciate it.
Sorry to bother you, great hero.
I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's...
Every ancient name has a story behind it, and usually, the Wyab reveal those mantras to our chiefs in a dream.
Oh, you mean like the lines the 6 heroes recited when... But, where did they come from?
Oh!
That was beautiful!
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by Natlan's ley lines!
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary. Truly legendary.
Tumaini! Tumaini! Tumaini!
Look, they're dancing!
Huh? It's the great hero! Please, come dance with us!
Whoa! What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them? Alright! Paimon's always willing to try something new!
Hey, not bad. You're a natural.
Let's hear it for our hero!
Wow, you're here too! And you brought a bunch of...
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the Traveler our blessings one more time. Woohoo! Yeah! All right.
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw one, Traveler! You deserve it, of course, considering the risk you took.
Traveler, Paimon! Finally, I was looking everywhere for you.
St. Molly! Why didn't you come to the parade?
Never mind that. I have something important to tell you. I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you came back from battle, but I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to overhear me sleep talk or what. Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about Mawika's death.
What? Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this? Does that mean the war isn't over?
No. The disaster is over. That's why I came to find you. I need to know what I'm missing. Where is Mawika right now? Did she tell you what she's planning?
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be pretty easy, right?
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord of the Night. The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the ley lines is...
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself, all Mawika would need to do is tell her we won.
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. I'm sure she... Point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get to the bottom of this. Mawika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else dictate her end, she must think the outcome of her death. The moment Mawika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. That means Mawika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still use her death to get something—
Then, let's get going! Where do you think she went?
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. What we need to know is where, according to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades, an extremely elusive figure. Even woven scrolls dating back thousands of years—
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. That means he's met her before. Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the Ruler of Death in Sin—
It's very likely. After all, Ochka Natlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city.
Alright, then let's head over right away!
It's not easy to get there, so follow me.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the ruler of death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way. We're almost there.
Look, it's Moika!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no...
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. Moika, as the price for using my power, I shall now bear witness to your death. And with you, the war that your nation has waged for more than 1,000 years shall meet its end.
Mawika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for 500. We've eradicated the abyss from Natlan, but its power remains in worlds beyond Tevat, tremendous and unyielding. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run. But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task, and worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natlan disappear along with her. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now, but it remains Natlan's strongest defense should the Abyss return one day.
So, you're planning to...
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame. 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era, a chance to see all my plans to completion. And now, to sustain the Lord of the Night, I will give my life once more.
I respect your decision, Malika, but this method requires an immense sacrifice. The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong, but a life sustained by fire...
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. Future Pyro-Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's legacy endures.
Once again, you...
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this burden by yourself?
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. Fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. And so, Natlan became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. There will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dreams for the future. A new future deserves a new meaning. A chance to take a definitive step forward.
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do with you? In my eyes, Malika, you are not inherently special. Yes, the situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored right away.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same. A leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality. Someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table. Sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crisis. That is the right choice. After all, Leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. The people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason, I must see my duty through to the very end.
But what about you, Malwika? You still haven't talked about what you want. Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important, Seatlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we built together.
I shall accept Malika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Shabalanke several thousand years ago. Lord of the Night, you may now begin. What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death. And
if the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements,
rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and
cumbersome.
Wait, this feeling.
We made it.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned. It was him?
Indeed. Like you, he carries many lofty ideals.
Malwika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, but like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long, and I can offer a better solution. You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. Your life should not end here, but death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far.
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me for the past 500 years.
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? There's no way you could keep your consciousness intact. Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified to convert memories and souls from the ley lines, and as a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls. After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification, and used the lives of my comrades, as well.
And you want to send them home?
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night.
He expressed this to me, and I agreed. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition...
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality.
I now understand that which you seek.
Then, bear witness to my resolve and hatred. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the demise of everything we held dear. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But at the same time, left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, lack the capacity to bear the consequences of that outcome. Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the 4 pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Khaenri'ah.
The glory of Khaenri'ah.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
The captain,
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, is the captain still with us?
There is no need to pursue traces of him.
Even so, please pass on my gratitude. His long journey has finally come to a close. I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years, or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always, he never talked.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their voices echo and souls that retain memories of their death often scream and...
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage. Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the heavenly principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original... But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for the Ode of Resurrection made it impossible. That unique quality is precisely what drew the captain.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlana not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility. I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only for the souls that wander this land. In the eyes of the heavenly principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible.
Thank you for everything.
See, Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, how many years of life are enough? But now, I have the chance to live forever.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That responsibility is the purpose of my... Farewell, humans. Creators of miracles.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, this was the captain's goal. He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules of the world in the process.
He was an outstanding warrior. He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not, but for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero. To my sister, Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory, but I still wanted to write a short letter to tell after countless partings and farewells. Natlan has finally entered an era of peace. The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to... Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. With the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders. And many, I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them. And although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, the land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I will forever be grateful. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I actually got the chance, and not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.
Bring it! Hey! Is that part new? Hyman's never seen it before.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war. This struggle has caused us profound pain, but through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, it is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny. And that is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, they will always be with us. their deeds immortalized in our memory. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, but on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration. Our heroes here. Is there something you want to discuss? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created by the heavenly principles. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. Oh, isn't it obvious? The Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting. Still, moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect of the Ode of Resurrection. The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis, and his request was granted. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But since this is the final Gnosis, perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya, so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it appeared. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Teyvat. Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all three must be ambitious indeed. Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking along the lines of how the names of the 6 heroes were inherited. In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select someone who shares your character and name them as your successor. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. Together, we overcame darkness and death to accomplish something truly remarkable. As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. This time, just as Mawika. Thank you for the respect, understanding, and support every step of the way. An honor we share. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think I'll stay here for now.
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right?
Story! Story! I want to hear a story!
Come on!
Well, you kids don't miss a beat, do you? All right. You can be the first audience for this new tale. Now, where to begin?
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds...
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as the Traveler. A warrior of great strength, completely immune to the power of the abyss. Most importantly, the Traveler is kind and brave. Someone...
Yeah, he's super strong! Tell us more!
Hey, just let him finish the story! The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he...
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel for his goal was to give them a home, and with that, the third hero is none other than our current Archon. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlana against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins with the arrival of the Traveler in Natlana. Under his guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well in the pilgrimage. Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection together to send their support to the furthest corner of the Night Kingdom. Hermione became known by all. In the beginning, until someone set... Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now settled, and Natlana has entered a new era of peace. The Traveler fought for life. The Captain fought for death. And our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more? Please don't let that be the end!
Sounds like you like this one. Tell you what, give me some time and I'll write it all out in even greater detail.
I loved it! This is the best story ever! Yeah, and Hermione is the coolest ancient name.
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn! No, it's my turn!
No, it's my turn! So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun! What do you say, Trav? traveler. Wanna let Paimon be Tumaini for the day? Alrighty then! Let's go, Paimon! A new adventure awaits!
Ну что, все, пройден Натлан. Сюжетка Натлана завершилась. И осталась только Снежная, которую еще придется очень-очень долго ждать. Да. Но сейчас, по традиции, я, как обычно, покручу. А, да, сейчас заберу крутки все вот эти. Здесь. Здесь. Так, еще можно здесь забрать.
I was watering it every day.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Ого, 500 камней тут тоже дают. Класс. Так, ну, это я еще не исследовал, потом буду исследовать. Еще задание легенд даже.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many.
О, давайте я наверх залезу. Я здесь покручу. Так, ну, у меня 50 на 50. И после часки всего лишь 9 круток сделано. Да. Ну, давайте попробуем. Было бы хорошо, если бы я выиграл сейчас. Так. Так, запускаю десятку. Это будет 19 сделано. Эпик. А, кстати, там... Сейчас посмотрю. Так, по-моему, лук и все. Из эпиков, ну, качину бы хотелось фул прокачать, потому что она у меня... Она у меня... Вообще ценовая. Да, хотелось бы на нее просто. Так, вторая десятка. 29. Запускаем. В смысле? Так. Это было 19, 20, 21. Испугался 22-я качина. Двадцать четвертая клятва стрелка. 25-я рогатка. Опять дубина 26-я. 27-я черная кисть. Ну блин, 28-я Джин. Ну ладно, ладно. Это хоть не 80-я. Она у меня давно фуловая. Она мне со стандарта падает, она мне здесь падает, она меня так любит. Это вообще... Джин, плюс 5 круток. Ну ладно. Шо уж, докручивать буду. Да, крутки заберу сейчас. Пока эти не буду забирать, может, раньше выпадет. Ладно, первая десятка после Джин. Но радует, что без гранта выпало. Так, 20. Сразу скипаем. Беннет плюс 1 крутка. 30. Давай, без гаранта тоже хотелось бы. О, качина. Хорошо, 30. 40. Да, вот спасибо. Вот реально, спасибо большое. Еще качина. 40-я крутка. Не, ну это просто топ. Это сколько я потратил? 60-70 круток получается. На 2 леги. Хочу ее баннер увидеть. Давай, не тяни. До самого конца тянет.
With the flames to guide us across time, we took a land shrouded in darkness and used our own blood and tears to forge it into a home. Now our journey continues, and a new chapter awaits. As the current Pyro Archon, allow me, Mawika, to light your way forward.
Ну, знаете, прям на весь экран такая черная была, здоровая. Такой жесткий баннер у меня. Хорошо. Так, ну, теперь у меня даже на Сигну осталось. Сигну, конечно, страшно крутить, но надо крутить. Так, у меня, кстати, здесь сделано 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 52 крутки. О, так сейчас будет, что ли? 52. Давайте 10 запущу. 62 будет. А сейчас точно должна быть лего, 100%. Как раз мне хватило камней. Да. Ну, тут уже как получится. Пятая, 66-я, 67-я. Шестьдесят 68-я. Ого. Это хорошо. Это очень хорошо. Сейчас еще сильно седлали, да? Да нет. Ну, я очень доволен. Это просто вообще Хорошо, кстати, я здесь крутил, вот видите, мне выпало сразу все как нужно. Да, я проиграл сначала, но я проиграл все на 20-й крутке, на 28-й. И мне на 40-й выпало, да. Вот она.
Anytime, any place.
Мауика. Первый ход. Сикну. Так, этот меч тебе не подходит теперь. Кстати, мой второй легендарный двурук за всю игру, за все 4 года. Представляете, 4 года играю, волчья погибель не падает, другие мечи не падают, вообще ничего не падает. Тут раз такой крутючий меч на шанс крита. Да, круто. Ну, я не знаю, до кого я смогу улучшить, сейчас посмотрю. У меня 33 миллиона море. Ух. Давно я не прокачивал персонажей в Геншине, поэтому... Ага, это... Блин, ну... Вот... Завтра. Придется завтра фармить. Ладно. Так, а я бы хотел бы еще костюм. Новый вот этот вот. Мне немножко не хватает совсем на новый костюм. Ну, кстати, можно бонус забрать, и как раз хватит. Да. Все сложилось намного лучше, чем я ожидал. Такой неплохой скин на Хутау. Я, кстати, за нее очень долго играл, потом начал за Викима играть. Теперь за Мауику буду, но за Хутау тоже немножко надо будет побегать. Да. В общем, всем большое спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте пальцы вверх и не забудьте подписаться на мой телеграм-канал, ссылка в описании. В общем, всем желаю таких же удачных круток. Можете здесь крутить, как видите, мне здесь повезло, да. И всем хорошего настроения в новом году. Да, пока-пока.